You know those tricky word pairs, right? Words like peach and pitch, or lip and leap? And hey, if you're learning English, you probably know exactly what those words mean. But knowing the vocabulary in your head, that is absolutely not the same as owning the sounds physically. So today, we are going to drill all of them together. We're moving way beyond just recognizing these words. We're setting a goal right here, right now, to train your physical mouth.
So I gotta ask you directly, can your mouth actually feel the difference between a short I and a long E? And I don't mean can your ears hear it, I mean when you speak, can you physically feel the shift in your jaw and your cheeks? If you're not sure, or if they kind of feel exactly the same when you talk, well, you're in the right place. We are turning this explainer into a highly interactive physical workshop right now.
Look, here's the honest truth. Most ESL learners can easily hear the difference. When I say lip and then I say leap, your brain knows exactly which is which. But when you try to speak, it often all comes out sounding exactly the same. Why is that? Because you just haven't built the muscle memory yet. You're basically stuck in a cycle known as the translation trap. Your brain thinks of the word in your native language, translates it to English, and then tries to force your mouth to say it. You're translating instead of moving directly to the muscle. So we're going to use the copycat method to skip that trap entirely and build direct physical muscle memory.
The absolute crucial point here is the physical mechanics of your mouth. Before we drill, let's break down what's actually happening physically. Let's take the short I first. It makes an I sound. You want to keep your jaw slightly open and completely relaxed. Your tongue just resting right in the middle of your mouth. And the duration is super quick. You do not hold it. Just I. Try that right now. I. Keep everything completely relaxed.
Okay, now compare that to the long E. This is totally different physically. For the long E, you need to smile wide. Seriously, wherever you are right now, exaggerate it. Smile wide. Press your tongue forward so you can actually feel it touching just behind your top teeth, and then hold the sound. E. So, short I is quick and relaxed, long E is wide and held. That is literally the one single rule that unlocks all of this. You've got the rule, now let's make it stick. Let's put this right into our copycat drill. We've got 7 pairs to run through. The rhythm is super simple. Listen to me, repeat after me out loud, and then we'll speed it up. Don't rush it, just let your muscles follow mine. Here's pair 1, a nice familiar warm-up. Listen first. Lip, leap. All right, your turn. Say it out loud. Lip, leap. Great. Now a little faster. Lip, leap. Lip, leap.
Let's keep that flashcard rhythm going with our second pair. Listen first. Pitch, peach. Remember that rule we just learned? Keep your mouth relaxed for pitch, but really give me that wide-held smile for peach. Try it out loud. Pitch, peach. Now faster. Pitch, peach. Pitch, peach. You should literally feel your cheeks stretching on that second word.
Awesome. Moving right along to a new pair. Bit, beat. Notice how bit is quick, kind of like a small piece of something. But beat is wide and held out, almost like the steady rhythm of a song. Try it with me. Bit, beat. Let's lock it in faster. Bit, beat, bit, beat. Next up, we have sit, seat. Again, sit is relaxed, quick, your jaw is just slightly open. Seat requires you to pull those lips back into a wide smile and really hold it. Speak right into the silence here. Sit, seat. Perfect. Speed it up. Sit, seat. Sit, seat. Okay, take a breath. You are doing amazing. We are officially halfway through the drill. I just want to give you a quick energy reset right here. Even if it feels a little silly sitting there smiling widely at your screen or out in public, I promise you, your mouth is actively learning muscle memory right now. You are physically rewiring how you speak English. We've only got 3 pairs left. Stay focused. Here's pair number 5. Ship, sheep. Now, a quick warning on this one. Do not let the English spelling fool your physical mouth positioning. Just forget the letters for a second. Ship relies on that quick, relaxed I sound. Sheep demands that wide, held E. Give it a try. Ship, sheep. Pick up the pace. Ship, sheep. Ship, sheep. Fill, feel. Really exaggerate the contrast on this one. Quick and relaxed, and then wide and held. Fill, feel. Now double time. Fill, feel. Fill, feel. And boom, we've made it to the final pair. Chip, cheap. Mentally associate chip with a quick little snack.
quick sound, and associate cheap with a low price that just makes you smile wide, wide sound. Say it with me. Chip, cheap. Last time, fast. Chip, cheap. Chip, cheap.
Incredible job! All right, now we're going to shift into high gear. I want to challenge that newly built muscle memory with a fast speed run of all 7 pairs back to back. Try your best to keep up with me and actively force your mouth to switch between relaxed and wide. Ready? Here we go. Bit, beat. Sit, seat. Ship, sheep. Fill, feel. Chip, cheap. Lip, leap. Pitch, peach.
Fantastic. You completely crushed the isolated pairs. Now let's transition to some real-world application. Because real English happens in full sentences, right? I'm going to say a sentence at a totally natural speaking speed. I want you to listen, pick up on the contrasting sounds, and repeat it back. Sentence 1. I need a seat on the ship. Notice that long, wide E in seat and the quick I in ship. Give that whole sentence a try. I need a seat on the ship.
Let's test those reflexes with our second practice sentence. This one actually flips the order around, so we're mixing the wide, long E first, followed by the relaxed short I. Listen closely. That cheap chip tastes good. Your turn to repeat it. That cheap chip tastes good.
Now for the absolute ultimate payoff for all your hard work today. This is our final, most complex sentence, literally bouncing back and forth between the 2 target sounds. Listen to the natural rhythm. I beat the time, just sit and feel it. You've got wide, quick, wide. Let's hear you say it. I beat the time, just sit and feel it.
You totally nailed it. Let's summarize our core takeaway for today. You just tackled 7 seriously tricky word pairs. But notice, you didn't have to memorize 7 different rules. Nope. One simple physical rule unlocks the pronunciation for all of them. The short I is always quick and relaxed. The long E is always wide and held. When you bypass your brain's instinct to translate and just trust your mouth's physical position, your English pronunciation transforms completely.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a question to reflect on your own physical experience today. Thinking back on the pairs we just covered, which one actually felt the hardest for your mouth to switch between? Was it ship and sheep, or maybe bit and beat? Honestly, acknowledging exactly where your muscles struggled is the very first step to mastering your speech. I'm incredibly proud of you for putting in the active work today. Keep exploring those daily copycat trials to keep your pronunciation sharp, keep smiling wide on those long E's, and I'll catch you next time.